Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm going to be doing another mail day. So today I've got something a little bit interesting in the mail. I actually got this. So one of the items that I ordered actually, I believe, got damaged in the mail, and I wanted to go over this with you guys and show you actually how damaged it is. I don't know what it is in here, to be honest with you. I order, a lot of different cards, and I don't know if this is just a common or a secret rare or something like that. All I know is it doesn't have tracking, and I kind of want to go over it and open it up and show you guys what happens when you actually have something that's damaged. So, without further ado guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell in there so you can come to our notification squad, and let's get straight on this. And we do actually have 4 other letters to go through today for different deck profiles that we're going to be opening. I'm going to open up this last, and we'll open up the other ones first. So let's pop these open, and there's a lot of cards in some of these because I actually have been ordering, at the time of this recording, a lot of Dark Neostorm cards, so I can get through like Destiny Heroes and stuff like that, so I can deck profile those, which I probably have already dropped those deck profiles by the time I record this. Who knows? I dropped these a little bit sporadically. So the first one that we're going to get today is our Archfiend stuff. I actually am going to build Archfiends. Let me clip this open really quick. I'm using the pink scissors of manliness. These right here. I know. To open up these letters. But I'm actually going to build Archfiends. So I bought a bunch of Archfiend cards. They're so dirt cheap. It's ridiculous. I actually had to put stuff with it just to get it to the $2 on TCG Player. So I ordered 3 copies of Paralabyrinth. Paralabyrinth's really good for the deck because it lets all your Archfiends gain 500 attack. And with Archfiend Cavalry being at like 1900, you can just normal summon it out at 2400, which is a pretty decent beat stick, to be honest with you. Then I ordered 4 copies. I thought I ordered 5, but 4 is fine. 4 copies of Archfiend Emperor, the First Lord of Horror, and then 2 copies of Archfiend Giant. And then I also ordered a one of these black Gemini dragons. I wanted one of those because I didn't have one, and I never know when Geminis are going to get support, and they were like $1. So it actually perfectly rounded it all the way up to $2. So I just went ahead and got that as well. I don't know what it does. I do that sometimes. I'll see it, and I'll just be flipping through the seller stuff. I know you can do the optimized cart thing on TCG Player for you guys who order on TCG Player, but I do it sometimes, and then I'm like, well, that's not in good condition. That's not really good condition that I got it in, so I just don't worry about it, and I order another card. So I got this one, and actually it's interesting because what you do is it's a level 8. And once per turn, you can send a Gemini monster and hand to the grave, and then select one spell or trap card your opponent controls, and destroy it. And then when this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can select one Gemini monster in your grave and special summon it. The special summon Gemini monster is treated as an effect monster and gains its effects. I figured that would be interesting, and it's got 3K. So I just picked it up because I was like, why not? It's a good collector's card. Anyways, I don't know if it came in Ultimate Rare or not. I just picked up the Super Rare one. So, then we got these. We've got 3 copies of Hyper Librarian, 1 copy of Red Layer, and an Explosive Magician. These are for TGs, Super Quants, and Endymion. I picked these up. I don't know if I'm going to deck profile Endymion again or not. I might. I profiled it like 3 times, but it's going to be a different build when I do profile it. The next one that I got... Let's see what this one is. This is going to be interesting. This is the nice thing about doing these mail days is it's kind of like opening packs for me because I order a bunch of different cards and it's cheaper to get them through the mail than opening up sealed product. And then I just end up getting all sorts of different stuff. Okay, so this is actually one of my Dark Neostorm orders, which is cool. That's really cool. Because now I actually have something to work with. Okay, so let me snip these open really quick and I'll show you guys what I got. Just a second. Every one of these they tape shut, and I actually have 2 sleeves worth of stuff, so this is just going to take me just a second to snip these open, and then we'll go through them. So, we got number XX Utopic Dark Infinity. So Utopic Dark Infinity is a really interesting rank 10 that we just got. That was the OCG, one of the 8 OCG import cards. We got Valkyrie Irda. We got Psy Reflector. I'm really excited to build this because Psy this is going to go in assault modes. And assault mode is a really interesting deck that I'm going to build primarily based around Stardust Dragon, like a lot of people do. But I'm actually going to add a twist to it and focus around a little bit of the other assault modes as well. And then I got my last Destiny fusion, so we can finally do Destiny Hero deck profile, which I'm really excited for. Then we got 2 copies of Destiny Hero Dominance in here too. That's a good card to have. I'm really excited. I got 3 of them now. I don't know if I'm going to play it at 3. I probably will just play it at 2. We got Doom Chimera Dragon at 2. I actually already had one. I got it in another mail day, and I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but I feel like there's going to be a gimmick around this card. It just seems to, whatever, not to, because it gains 1,000 attack for each material it has, and then it can attack all monsters your opponent control once each. In the end of the battle phase of this card battled, you can activate one of the following effects. Either target a monster in your grave and attach it to this card's material, or target a monster in your opponent's graveyard and place it on top of their deck, which is going to be interesting as well. And then I got 2 copies of Dirge of the Lost Dragon. I feel like this card is going to end up being a floodgate, kind of like there can only be one. I feel like this card is going to end up being good. It's just going to take it a while for people to figure out what it really needs, because you can declare a card name, and then each time the declared card is activated, half its owner's life points, which can be really good, because like if you know what your opponent's playing, you can just call like Salamandrake Gazelle and, you know, half their life points, which is just really big as long as it's on the field. And the immediately after this resolves during the end phase of this card was half the player's life points sent to the grave. But that's still 4K for burn. And if you have something like, I don't know why people aren't playing this in Mystic Mine. I mean, I know it's a little slow, but if you have the knowledge of what your opponent's playing, why not play it? You know what I mean? And then you can like deal with all the stuff that your opponent has. That's what I would do, at least. So the next one that we got is, let me just get this one open. This one they actually taped inside the letter, which makes it a little bit difficult to get out. I don't know why they do that. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you gotta fight with them a little bit. Okay. There we go. And then they not only taped it inside the letter, but they taped the hard shell sleeve to the inside of the paper. Goodness gracious. Like, look at that. Like, all the tape. And then they taped it right there too. So, let me just get this open. Oh my goodness, is that tape too? Oh my god. What is with all this tape? Somebody got tape happy. Okay, so, we got 2 Archfiend Heiresses. We got 3 copies of Called by the Archfiend, and we got a Terror King Archfiend, which is kind of funny. I actually did not own a Terror King Archfiend until now. That's the first Terror King Archfiend I've ever owned, even though I've been playing since Legend of the Blue Eyes came out. I never got one as a kid, because I just collected the cards, and it was a super rare that everybody wanted back in the day, so I never got one. But it's a really good card. I mean, it's still decent in an Archfiend deck. It's a good 1 or 2 of. It's probably the best of the chess pieces, to be honest with you. But it's not by any means meta. So, okay. So, this, that's interesting. Bleeze don't no bend. Look at that. Bleeze no bend. So, this envelope just got completely, like, demolished and torn, and I hope that the stuff is still in there, and it's not. None of the stuff is in there. None of it. None of it is in there at all. It all got ripped out in the machine. It all got ripped out in the machine when they machined it at the post office. So, it's actually completely empty, and it has nothing in it. And it had an order of about, let's see, 2, 4, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 26, 28, 31, 34, 35, 39, 39. That would be, and 6 plus 39 would be 45, 50 cards. That had 50 cards, 50 cards plus, no, 54. Right here it says 54 cards. It had a total of about 54 cards in that envelope, and none of them came in. None of them came in because the envelope got destroyed, which kind of sucks. I kind of figured that was what was going to happen when I felt of the envelope and there was nothing in it, which I think is totally crap by the post office. And I will definitely be contacting them and telling them that they completely destroyed my envelope and none of my items came in. So anyways, guys, this is DarkArmedDuelist. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of this video down in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe too.